Hi, everyone. Some of you saw me earlier today. So I'm Alicia Cowart, and this is Darin Jensen, and we are board members of Guerrilla Cartography. And there was a suggestion last year that we do an atlas in a day at NACIS, since we have this wonderful community of cartographers and enthusiasts here, to actually really put together something all in one day. So Darin is going to introduce this concept and reveal the theme for our Atlas in a Day. If you want to get started, Darin, I will.
Thank you. Okay. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm at NACIS. It's been a long time. I feel kind of bad about that, but you know, life, children, jobs, more jobs. But here we are, and the thing that has been a through line in my life and my career is guerrilla cartography. And it's so lovely to be here, and because NACIS, though NACIS doesn't really know it, is really a huge part, an integral part of our origin story. So I'm gonna share with you a little bit about what that origin story is, how NACIS is so integral, and then we will get on with revealing the theme for this Atlas in a Day challenge. So thank you, Brooke, and thank you, Hannah, and thank you for all of you for being here. This is close to my teenage stomping grounds when I escaped my repressive childhood in a other state and made it to Seattle, and I consider this whole region just like the place that made me a person, the place that opened my eyes to the spatial awareness that was inside of me, and educational opportunities and possibilities. I now live in Oakland, have been there for a really long time, but this area and NACIS so close to me. So we're really excited to partner with NACIS. We've done 2 Atlas in a Day challenges before, but never with NACIS and never with partnering with any other organization. Guerrilla Cartography's first atlas, Food and Atlas, came out in 2012. But that was after really the very first atlas, Mission Possible, a Neighborhood Atlas, which was a place-based atlas that I made with students, my students at Berkeley. And it was a project of participatory and experiential mapping. We connected with Mission Local, a news bureau in the Mission District of San Francisco, and they introduced us to the neighborhood. We got to know people, and the students came up with, I think it's 22 atlases, or sorry, 22 maps for that atlas. And I hope that you can go to our website and see that fantastic work that these young people did. And it was such an amazing experience for me to witness collaborative atlas making and the power that comes when you just give people an idea and ask them to run with it, working together. And so after the Mission Possible Atlas and that academic year was over, in the summer of 2012, working with students, Molly, Roy, and other students, we got this idea that we could crowdsource an atlas, that we didn't have to just keep it within this small club of Berkeley students, that we could go global with this. But how to get this idea out there? And that was NACIS. As you know, NACIS's website has, we were arguing, is it NACIS's or is it NACI? Well, that would be plural, not possessive.
Yeah, how many NACI?
Yeah, okay. We'll go with NACIS's website. Has a page for labs, and I was happy to see there's also one now for cartography companies. We need a page for nonprofits. Let's get that going. I'll help. But this lists laboratories in the NACIS network was where we started. We scraped that page for email addresses, and we sent an open call for maps to that network and asked people to just disseminate the call for maps. It was amazing. We only offered the one-word prompt, as is now our strong tradition, because we don't want to influence, thank you, Vanna. This is the food atlas. We wanted people to just take that one idea and whatever came up, and we refused to answer questions, really. It was like, you know, aside from it needed to be a 12 by 12 format because we wanted to be able to create an atlas you hold in your hand, one that didn't have gutters through a map, and though there are a couple spreads, but basically the maps are 12 by 12, and we took those maps, we accepted way more than 95% of them. We worked with people who needed maybe a little help with editing, graphical or textual, or and even with data. We put together a team of people to break those out into chapters, but then what? We had this pile of maps. We wanted to create a book that you could hold, so crowdsourcing content, crowdfunding. We got it with Kickstarter, and it blew up. We saw the call for maps translated into German, into Spanish, and just all across the blogosphere, which was kind of nascent at that time. It was super exciting. And here we were an organization without being organized, and had this really fun time. So we decided to do more, and we just set our sights on the water atlas, and we got that going. But, oh, and by the way, the call went out in July of 2012. In January of 2013, 6-7 months later, we were holding the printed volume. So we wanted to create this opportunity, but we also kind of wanted to disrupt publishing. So we forged forward, and with the Water Atlas, we did that again. But 7 months, a year, a little over a year, may think that water took, that wasn't fast enough. We came up with this idea, atlas in a day. Let's make an atlas in frickin' 24 hours. So we put that together. We got a shared working space organized in Oakland. We put together a panel of speakers that would work throughout the day. We gathered people on site. We gathered our global community. The Food Atlas generated 70-some maps from more than 150 people from more than 15 countries. And so we truly instantly became a global organization, small, but global. And so then we created the Migration Atlas, which was so much fun to do. We had people submitting from right there in Oakland and from all over the country and the world. And 24 hours later, we had a scrappy PDF. Now, we do take a few days, about a week, to throw a cover on it, do some page layout, organize it into place, and then we can print and publish that and make it available. All of our work, all of our content, because we are now, since while we were doing the Water Atlas, we registered and became a 501c3 nonprofit organization. And so we don't get any money for any of this as persons, and we receive all this wonderful, beautiful work from people without them being remunerated in any way. We provide all of this data as a free resource for people. We publish everything under a Creative Commons license, which allows for free use and reuse with attribution. And you can go to our website and you can download all 5 of our now published atlases as PDFs for free. We want you to have them. We want you to use them. We also print volumes that we sell to support our organization. So if you have to have the hard copy, you can get that too. So we had put together the Migration Atlas. We were in the throes of the Water Atlas, and then pandemic. And we had stuff to do. I'm raising kids. We all had jobs. We were doing these atlases, but we needed to see each other again. We needed to be in community again. And it made us want to put together another atlas in a day. And that was the Community Atlas that happened in May of 2020? 2020. Yeah, May of 2020. I remember setting up a little staging area in my bedroom. The thing that was amazing about totally virtual situation was that then we were able to get speakers from literally around the world. We had people from Australia and England and New Zealand and South America, I believe, and all over the United States signing up to give talks. And all of these talks are also recorded and available to revisit on our website. You can go to our website, click on Atlas in a Day, and you can posthumously, well, that's the wrong word, post-event, post-challenge, view them. Does that say 0 minutes? I can't even see it. Okay, thank you. Okay, so thank you for letting me tell you all about that. It's been an amazing journey. NACIS was there from the beginning without even knowing it. Let's see what the notes say. Okay, I think that I got through most of all of that. You in? We're going to start. It's going to be 7:30. We're going to give you guys like an extra 90 minutes. We're going to post on our website that the challenge ends at 7:30. Are we doing that? Or no, we're just going to do 9 p.m., right? Yeah, a day and an hour and a half. So get your maps done by 9 p.m. tomorrow. Visit our website. We have a Slack channel on the NACIS Slack, so you can get information there. You can go to our website. You're going to go to the website right now, and you're going to be like, there's not a lot here to say about it. Things like, what you will find is your map needs to be 8.5 by 11 in the end. When you look at these, and we're going to have a table out here all day tomorrow. I'll be around. Alicia will be around. Come and hang out with us. You can look at them. These are not maps that need to be digital. In these atlases, you will find maps that are embroidered. You'll find maps that were sculpted and then photographed. You can do anything you want. Tomorrow at Night In, Hannah is going to have some art supplies from about 6:30. You can come and finish off a map in community. Just make sure when you submit it, it's a high-res PDF. It's formatted to 8.5 by 11. That's enough to get you started. But we will be adding details and the place to submit and all of that throughout the night and tomorrow. Okay, so we've done food, water, shelter, our trilogy in 12 by 12. We've got 2 Atlas in a Day projects, migration and community, and our 3rd Atlas in a Day. I'm gonna give you some hints, and you can call out. Cool. Yeah? Yeah. Okay. Mud. Mud. Creativity. Debris. Water. Menses. Emotions. Populations. Okay, here's the giveaway. This is a major cartographic symbology standard. I'm shocked. Okay. Flow. Who said it? Okay. Okay. Do you want a copy of migration or community? Migration. Okay. The theme is flow. Time starts now, but don't start working yet because we're going to hear Nick's keynote, which I'm super excited about. And how are we doing time? We're good. Okay. Before Alicia, what did I forget?
I think that was everything.
Okay.
So some basic, reminders. You can find information on the NACIS Slack under NACIS 2024 Atlas in a Day. That's the channel. You can also find our webpage that has all the information there as well. You can also just Google Guerrilla Cartography. You'll find us. And we'll post updates throughout the day tomorrow, a little bit tonight, and that's where you'll find all the info, and hopefully you will join us in making an Atlas in a Day.
Any questions? We might have 1 or 2 minutes. Any questions? Yeah, see, that's how open-ended it is. Don't leave Tacoma without a sticker. Thank you, everybody. Appreciate you.